Hey guys, so I am filming on my iPhone, so I hope the quality is okay, but I am currently at Dollar Tree and I partnered up with them for this portion of the video, and I'm going to be getting some goodies at Dollar Tree and just testing them out on my face. So I'm super excited, so I thought, why not just bring you guys along? I hope it's not super crowded in there. The parking lot looks really busy, so hopefully it's not too bad, but I brought my phone because I thought, hey, it might be better and like a little less suspicious if I film on my phone versus like my camera. So hopefully I find some good goodies. I'm trying to make a full face, so darn excited, but let's go on in, guys. Okay guys, so I am by the makeup and I'm gonna try to see if they have this shop for like a full face. Hey guys, okay, so I just finished at one Dollar Tree. Now I am on to another one, and that is just because I found some really good products. Like I found concealer, I found eyeshadow, I found bronzer, blush, lipstick, eyebrow, mascara. So I'm trying to see if I could find any like foundation or I also got a powder, or any other like powders or anything. I literally spent like 10 bucks already, so I'm trying to see if I can find anything else. Hopefully I do, but I'm on my way to the second one, and I couldn't really vlog at the first one because it was so darn crowded, and this one looks even more crowded, so hopefully I can get some clips in, but if not, you guys are just gonna see me back at the house. But so far, finding some good stuff. Hey guys, so I am done. They literally had no face products besides what I saw at the other store. So all I got was some eyeliner, and then I got, or actually two types of eyeliner, the liquid eyeliner and then just the regular eyeliner, just in case. But other than that, I really didn't find anything else. So I think what I might do is just use some like Wet n Wild products, because I did see Wet n Wild, the brand, at Dollar Tree. I really didn't see any foundations or anything, so I might just do that. But a full face of Dollar Tree makeup, or almost full face of Dollar Tree makeup, is coming up. Guys, so we are back at home and I am ready to use all of my Dollar Tree makeup. I am so excited. So as I said before, I can't find a foundation and I can't find a primer. So what I am going to be doing in lieu of that is, I know that Wet n Wild is actually found at Dollar Tree. I did find a few Wet n Wild items, and I also found some e.l.f. items. So I'm just going to go ahead and just use what I have from the Wet n Wild side, and yeah, let's just get started. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to first start off by setting my face, and this is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Cucumber 3-in-1 base. This is a primer, setting spray, and just a primer water all in one. So it prep, sets, and refreshes. So I love the scent of this. This is super like relaxing. I love the spritzer. My face just feels so hydrated. So while that is sinking in, I'm just gonna go ahead and take everything out the bag. I went to Dollar Tree about like a week ago, and I got like everything, so I don't even remember what I got, I'm gonna be honest. I don't want this video to be like 1,000 hours long, so I'm actually just going to take everything out the bag and then just show you guys what I have as the video goes on. Okay guys, so what we are first going to start off with is eyeshadow. This is usually what I do. I have the LA Colors. This is 12 eyeshadows. And then I also do have another brand. This is just Color Mates eyeshadow. I just picked up both because I really didn't know what I was gonna do. I do have a lipstick in here. It's more of like a nude lipstick, so I should have gotten like a berry color, kind of, because I'm in that mood. And one thing that I do have to say is that everything at the dollar store was literally $1. Like, I'm so used to going to dollar stores and picking up stuff and it's like $3-4 bucks. So I was like pleasantly surprised. As I was filling my cart up, I was like, okay, this is probably going to be like 20-30 bucks. And no, everything, like this whole face cost me 13 bucks. I mean, I am missing primer and foundation, but I mean 13 bucks, that is amazing. These are what the color look like in this palette. Really pretty bright colors. I really love like the greens, but these are all like shimmery. And then this one, you do have a mix of shimmers and mattes. So I kind of will probably mix between the both of them because I love matte and shimmers. So what I'm first just going to do is take this shade right here. There aren't any names of them. Ooh, why is everybody so loud today? I'm just going to take that and just throw it on into my crease, just like so. And I'm just using windshield wiper motions. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into this shade right here. This is definitely more cool tone palette, and I'm more of like a warmed tone lover, but we're gonna make this work. I'm just using the same brush. I'm buffing that into the crease, but not above the crease, and just putting that all over. I am going to dip into this shade right here, and I'm just taking a Moda. This is a crease brush, and I'm just gonna pack, ooh, that's pigmented, that on the outer portion of my eye. This kind of is like a brown, but it also has like a hint of plum. I'm just really packing this color on, and then once there is not a lot left on my brush, I'm just blending that in like so. I'm gonna go back into this shade right here and just blend out those edges and just blend everything together. I think I'm going to take this pretty shade right here, and I'm just taking a little packer brush. This is the Morphe M142 brush. I'm just going to take that and just pack that on. Okay, let me see. I think I'm just going to wet my brush, and I'm just using the Wet n Wild spray just to intensify this a little bit more. Okay, so then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this shade right here, and I'm just going to pop that right on the center of my eye, just to give me a little bit more dimension. And I'm just going to go back into the LA Colors palette, and I'm going to take this light shade again, and I'm just going to blend. So we will be back to finish up the lower lash line. Okay, so first impressions of this palette, I actually do like it. I do like having both to kind of mix it. The shimmers could definitely be a lot more shimmery. It definitely just needs a little bit more of a pop. So and then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take the Wet n Wild foundation. This is in the shade 368C Golden Beige. All right, then for concealer, I have the LA Colors Liquid Makeup. This is the shade Natural, so I hope that is foundation. Is this foundation? Am I just dumb? Did I think this was concealer? I swore this was concealer, because I was like, there's no way this tiny little thing could be foundation. On the tint. Hold on, I need to Google this. Oh my god, guys. This is actually foundation. I am an idiot. This is actually foundation. I thought this little tube was concealer. Okay, so let me see. I feel like that'll be a pretty good match too. Don't mind myself. Tanned hands. So dumb. So we're just gonna layer this on, see like what kind of coverage this is, because I don't see any coverage. But I don't see any coverage. Okay guys, so I don't see this being a foundation. Like, I am so confused. This is like my third layer of this, and I don't see like any coverage. It's like super light, so I think this is more of like a tint. This reminds me of like a BB cream, because I still see like the blue and everything like peeking through. It looks super natural. I was gonna take it off and just put this on, but I'm gonna be honest, just from applying it underneath my under eyes, I know that I'm gonna want to take it off and then put foundation on, because that's just like the type of person that I am. Like, I like full coverage if I'm gonna do like a full beat, and I feel like this one isn't really up to par. I'm just gonna say that. I mean, I'm still going to leave it, but I'm just not a huge fan of this. I really thought it was concealer. I feel like it's more like a CC cream, something like that, because I really don't see being full coverage or providing coverage or anything like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and use the LA Colors pressed powder, and this is in the shade Beige, and this comes with like a little puff, but I'm actually just going to go ahead and use my brush, and I'm just going to use this to set my face. I'm kind of just swirling, tapping, and pressing this all over. This I like. This I feel like definitely gave me more coverage, especially like underneath the eyes. And I like how small and like thin and compact this is. Okay, so the only thing that I'm not liking so far is that foundation concealer tint thingy. That was just not working for me, but so far I'm really liking everything else. So definitely like this. Now I want to do my brows. So for brows, I got the LA Colors. This is the Brow Pencil Define and Fills Brows. And that is what this looks like, what it looks like. So it doesn't have a spoolie, but it has like this like brush. So it is a pencil, so you do need a sharpener. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just top and just give me that nice line. Oh, actually, I have to say, this really isn't that bad. It's actually not bad at all. I actually really like this. Just going really light in the front of my brow, just because I like the front of my brows to be a little bit lighter than the rest. I like this. I like this a lot. Oh my god, my brows look really good. And like, I really like the brush of it too. I feel like it really distributes the product. Yeah, I love this. I love this a lot. Okay, so I need to finish up my lower lash line. Okay guys, so I just have to finish up my lower lash line, and to do that I'm going to mix this shade and this shade and just run that across my lower lash line and just smoke. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this white shade. Okay, so what I want to do next is I want to take this shade right here, that pretty white shade, and I actually want to see if it's going to be a nice highlighter shade. It could be a little too white, and I think it is. So what I can do is I'm just going to go over it with the highlighter that I did get at the dollar store, but that's actually really pigmented. And then I just want to pop that on the inner corner as well. That's a very pigmented but very, very pretty. So what I'm going to do next is put on some mascara. So for mascara, I did get the LA Colors Volume Lash Mascara. And y'all know I just love trying out different mascaras. Then when I read volume, I was like, your girl needs this. Like, I love having dark, thick, long lashes. But that is what this looks like. The packaging is really cute. Ooh, okay, and that is what the wand looks like. I'm just gonna go ahead and this definitely makes my lashes look longer. Oh my god, yeah, my lashes look so much longer, guys. Look at that difference. That is insane. Oh my god, like, oh my god, I look like I have really long lashes. They look so good. Oh my god. Okay, so I'm gonna put this on my lower lash line as well, and this is actually really easy for applying on my lower lash line. Like, surprisingly, my lower lashes look really, really good. Liquid eyeliner. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I totally forgot. I have, this is LA Colors Auto Eyeliner. I can't believe I forgot the liquid liner, but it's fine. We're going to make it work as always. I feel like I was just so darn excited for the mascara that I totally forgot. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pop on this eyeliner on my waterline, and this is a little pencil. I do love pencils. Oh, I just stabbed myself in the eye. This is not a pretty sight, but this is what I'm gonna do, guys. Okay, this literally reminds me of like bringing back old school, because I used to wear black on my top and lower lash line for like the longest time. I thought that was just so cool and that I just always wanted to do it. So it brings me back old school. So this isn't like the blackest that I've ever had, but for $1 it's really not that bad. Next I'm gonna go ahead and try out the liquid eyeliner. Again, this is by LA Colors. Hope I don't mess this up, or at least mess up my lashes. And that is what this looks like. You pull it out and then you get a nice little tip. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just do a really, really thin line because I was silly and just totally forgot about that. This is like really black. It's really easy to make that thin line because of how small this tip is. Like, I actually really like this. And this is totally bringing me back like old school, because this is literally how I always did my eye makeup. I always did like neutral eye, and I always did black, black, black. Like, the blacker the better it was for me. Okay, so after looking at it, it dries down. It doesn't dry down like super matte. I like it though. I mean, I really, really like this. It was super, super easy to get that nice thin line that I always do. And then as far as this was like really good too, just not as black, but I really like that actually. So I'm pleasantly surprised. I'm just gonna go ahead and bronze my face. I'm so darn excited. This is like my thing that I was most excited for. This is Baked Powdered Blush, but the shade is like a brown, so I thought I could just go ahead and use it as like a bronzer, and this is what that looks like. So I thought I could just go ahead and use this as a bronzer. It definitely looks like my type of bronzer shade. It does have a little bit of shimmer in it, but a lot of their bronzers did have shimmer in it, so I was like, okay. I usually go for a matte bronzer because I am pretty oily, but ooh, I like this. And I'm just gonna go ahead and put this on the top of my head. Blend, blend, blend. I feel like it's a really good color for me. It's not too orange. It blends out really easy. Like literally, I know a lot of the products that I do have are actually like LA colors, but I really like them. I feel like everything just blended out really, really smooth. So I'm gonna use, this is the LA Colors, this is the powdered blush, and this is in the shade Berry Plum. And I thought that this shade just looked so darn pretty. I'm gonna tap, 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 tap. Ooh, that is pigmented. A lot more pigmented than I thought it was gonna be. Oh my god. So go in with a light hand when you use any of like the face products with LA Colors, I realized, like the powder, the bronzer, and the blush, because it is super pigmented. Oh my gosh. And then the next thing I have, this is the highlighter. This is actually the Color Workshop highlighter, and it just says highlighter illuminator, and this is what that looks like. I hope it's a pretty color. So I'm just gonna take my Anastasia dupe and okay, so this is a really natural highlight. Not that bad. I mean, you could definitely build it up. And at the tip of my nose, yeah, you guys can see it's like there, but it's not super intense and blinding. So it is a nice, like, subtle, everyday type of highlighter. So it's really not that bad. I actually do enjoy that. Okay, guys, so for the last step, I have a lipstick slash lip gloss. This is the LA Colors Lip Gloss and Lipstick Duo, and this is in the shade Clarity. Okay, so this is what the lipstick looks like. It is a little duo, and I think that's so cute. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just apply this on my lips, and I really hope it's a pretty color. So let's see. Okay, not super pigmented, but you can build, there we go, we can build it up. Not bad. I really don't think it goes with this look exactly, but that is totally fine. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and put the lip gloss on. So the lip gloss is very like thin. It doesn't feel super sticky. You definitely have to go in like a few times to like get all of your lip. And I don't even think that I have like big lips like that, but definitely had to go in. It was about 4 times just to get that gloss like all over. It's definitely not bad. It did make the lipstick like more runny for some reason, but it's not bad. So let me zoom you all out and then just give you my final thoughts and impressions on everything. Great, guys. So let me start breaking everything down for y'all. Eyebrow pencil, I'm literally in love with. I wish that they had like a little thing to set my brows. That was the only thing that I kind of was missing, but I really, really love this. My brows look so good. They look dark, they look fierce, they're really good. I really actually like the spoolie as well. I feel like this is definitely something that I will continue using after this video. The lipstick, I feel like the color is very, very good for spring or summer. Not exactly the type of color I would go for right now, but not bad. The lip gloss, super, super lightweight, not sticky, doesn't feel like you're wearing like a thick goopy gloss, which I like. The only thing is that I feel like the applicator could totally use some work or something, or maybe the stopper, because really not a lot comes out on the actual applicator itself. So that is just one thing that I wish that they could improve on, but other than that, I feel like it works really, really well. The eyeliner. I really like this liquid eyeliner actually. It dries down to like a sort of like satiny matte type of finish. Not bad. I like it. It's super black, super dark, pigmented. Love it. So the actual eyeliner for my waterline, this is the pencil. I really do like this as well. This definitely bringing me back to my younger days where I just did black and black and that was it. But I like it. It could improve on the pigment wise, but for $1, really not that bad. The blush I really liked. I feel like the blush was very pigmented as well, so I like that. And same with the bronzer. Bronzer was super easy to blend out, very pigmented. I feel like it's really good, and I kind of really like the small sizes of these as well because I feel like these would be super easy to travel with. So I definitely do enjoy that. Then the powder I actually really liked as well. I feel like I really loved how compact it was. It's like super easy. I mean, it is made of plastic, so just be careful with that, but really not that bad. And it even came with like a cute little mirror, which is adorable. But color matched me as well. I mean, it definitely is lighter, but I don't mind that. I feel like it did the job. It mattified my skin, and it definitely did also add in some extra coverage underneath my eyes, which is going to bring me to this foundation tint, whatever it's called. I do not like this, so I wish I read it more. I really wish that I knew that this was a foundation. I really thought this was a concealer that I just put underneath my eyes because I thought this was very small. So you definitely can use it for a foundation, but you guys could definitely see on my under eyes it gave like no coverage, and I did like 3-4 layers of this and I feel like it still wasn't as intense as it should be. So yeah, this is like the only thing that I really didn't like from this whole like dollar makeup tree video that I've done. And I just feel like, I don't know, even for a tint, like I feel like it really didn't give me that much of a tint either. So on to the mascara. I really like the mascara. Like, it made my lashes super long. It was really easy to get my bottom lashes. Like, it just rocked. It was amazing. Now on to the eyeshadows. Actually, I really liked these. At first I was kind of like, oh, I don't know if I like the look I created. It's kind of boring, whatever. But it kind of just reminds me of fall, and that's a season that we're in. But basically, I like this. I feel like it was really easy to blend out. The colors are beautiful. Shimmers could definitely use a little bit of work, but just wet your brush and then you can get them to be a little bit more wham bam in your face. Not as intense as like their eyeshadows that I've used, but not horrible either. They're not powdery. They're really easy to blend, so I definitely do like them. I feel like they did a good job, and yeah, so definitely like these. And I feel like that was it. Yeah, I mean, definitely just pass on this. Everything else I really love. So this just goes to show that you can do a full beat of makeup on a budget at Dollar Tree. So again, I just want to thank Dollar Tree for partnering up with me and making this video happen. But I love it. I hope that you guys love it. And yeah, that is it. Please do not forget to subscribe to my channel if you're not already, so you'll be part of the ATFB fam. ATFB, all things fashion and beauty, and hit the post notification bell so you can get notified of all of my future uploads. But that is it for this video, guys, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye!